Good evening, everybody. How are you tonight? We keep getting more and more strange information about this Keith Raniere cult, and so I just kind of wanted to do a little something on it for those of you who may want to catch up on some things. The Keith Raniere originally did telemarketing infomercials. So for those of you who may not remember, we'll just play a little. And Eddie Albert of is it Eddie Arnold? Eddie help! Suddenly I got tongue-tied. Our fabulous actor from Green Acres, and he was in Roman Holiday too as a beatnik photographer. But anyway, here he is with Keith Raniere.
His idea is called Consumers Byline.
Consumers Byline to help you?
This promotional video for Consumers Byline from the 19...
So this is kind of interesting that he was promoting this. And, what's really strange is just kind of how awkward he is.
Hitchman, 31-year-old Keith Raniere.
Keith, happy to see you again. Yes, happy to see you too. It's an amazing idea. Yes, well, sometimes it even amazes me. But Consumers Byline is wonderful.
I know. It's like, it's so cringeworthy, isn't it? And it's just weird. And then I just keep thinking about, him going to the bank with all that money, just like Arnold in Green Acres. And, they were talking about how he was like branding women, and yet you see him and he looks just like this new agey guy. Here, we can just hear a little.
Children have their brains that myelinate at different rates. When part of the neurons of the functioning of the brain, if you will, it's not like all children are born and their brains are at the exact same state and they can do the exact same things at the exact same time. And it's not even in the exact same order.
He really reminds me of a lot of evergreen professors, right? They'll just go on and on about something that everybody knows or doesn't care to know, or just whatever. But here is also the name, the multilingual rainbow cultural garden experiment that he had going, basically with, a little slave ship, shall we say, where he had people, that spoke different languages. If you spoke English, you went to Brazil or something and spoke English to the Brazilian child, but you weren't ever supposed to have communication with the parents. The pay was like $15 an hour. And, once again, this guy was totally raking it in and living like rock star. Having this thing, and it was really funny to read that he only speaks one language, but he has people who are paying up to, let me see, these people had triplets paying $200,000 a year. They're getting some sort of discount because they have triplets. But it's interesting, the hypnosis that people can go under with language, right? He called it the Rainbow Cultural Garden, and just by using those words was able to harvest a fortune above and beyond his, whatever, this human branding nonsense that he was in as well. So anyway, just thank you very much to people who've been watching and sending in these interesting pieces, and I will be putting the links below. And so the whole thing is just bizarre. But it speaks to something about our culture where it seems like the most useless things seem to generate tons of money, or just bizarre things. And it shows some sort of cultural imbalance that, this con guy was able to get away with it for so long and, really enjoy himself and con people. So, and, at a high level with, Hollywood or whatever, just ridiculous. So anyway, have a great night, everyone. Take care. Bye.